Hello, Vic.
Hello.
Time to wake up.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to a little bit because, how we get this guest every time of the year. I think it's just because we're really lucky that her birthday falls close to the holidays and everybody's schedule is lighter. Because if we try to do this any one of the 51 other weeks of the year, it'd be impossible, right?
Impossible. Her manager and her PR person, they told us it's just like we're super lucky to squeeze it in for this hour. So
even her manager is so big, they have their own PR person too.
That's
because of her. It's just amazing. It's like a global conglomerate.
It is.
So we have a lot of gifts to celebrate the birthday today. If you are any of GBC Jr.'s friends, go ahead, add stuff to the comment button, especially if you're on YouTube, makes it far easier. But okay, we're going to just see our clicks explode. Let's bring her in. Hello.
Hi.
Now, first of all, I have to tell people there's a few ground rules here. First of all, it's not your birthday, correct?
No, it's on Saturday.
Yes, so we're
Close
not
enough,
quite
though.
there yet. But we're glad to get you here, and anything that that we can do would, we're just happy to have you. The other thing here is we are not allowed to say any numbers between 5 and 8.
Those numbers have been banned.
Yes. Okay. Not allowed. Not in this show. Okay.
No.
It's just a new ground rule. But wow, look at you. Even you've got a gravel bike CA dry drink in your hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. CA dry.
So I'll call you by your first name. Gravel. Just Gravel. Last year was a big year. It was the first time you did Little Bella's at Sea Otter. How was that?
It was fun. I mean, there were a bunch of hills, but worth it.
Did you feel like your skills, I don't know how this is possible, but do you feel like your skills improved even with that clinic? It sounds impossible.
Yes. Yeah,
I
was also, by the way, I was also a little scared because I was walking through tall grass, so I was thinking I would have got ticks.
Ooh.
Wait a minute, we have to back up a little bit. What exactly is Little Bella's GBC Jr?
So, Little Bella's is like a kids program for girls so that they can do mountain biking and stuff. Oh.
Do it? You mean learn it or improve? What do you mean do
both?
Both. Okay. All right.
So if you don't really have it, you can start learning it. And then if you already know that kind of stuff, you can improve, and you can just do it, have fun. Yeah.
All right.
And how many other people were there in your age group roughly?
I don't know if there was anyone older than me. I think there were 3 or 4 people. I don't know. But there were 15 to 20 other kids in total. I'm not entirely sure.
Well, I heard you will be making a return this year for your final year as you may age out.
Yes,
but you're excited to do this. To do both days. Now, I also... Vic, do you have any other questions?
Yeah. Were there any particular instructors of note, like somebody we have heard of, or what was the teaching faculty like?
I mean, I didn't really know. It was a while ago, so I can't exactly remember it. I think it was just
I heard there was a
woman. That's it.
Was it somebody
very orangish?
Somebody with a lot of orange kit on. Not a queen. What's another monarch type person?
Queen? Are we talking about the opposite of a chess, like a chess piece that's like a queen?
What's the one that sits next to the queen? Was
it like a bishop? Wait, no, wait. Okay, no.
That's
No,
close.
we're not doing
No.
this. No. Wait, the
King or
chest is
just
perfect.
four?
Wait, what's the king? What's the king? Because there's
Yes.
like two
Yes,
sides of
yes,
the
King.
coin.
Yes.
Yes, King is king.
Yes.
Who is a pretty good bike rider, I think, and maybe a really good role model for young women and girls who might want to be like her, or maybe even be better than her one day.
Yeah. We're just getting
Yeah.
started, aren't we?
Yeah, the possibilities are endless. When you
Yes.
start young, like, we don't want you to age out. We want you to go as many times as you can go, but then, you know, you have to like graduate and do more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
We're gonna call it. You have unlimited limits. Is
Yes.
the way we say it, right?
Yes.
Well, I also heard that you are making an appearance in Ground by California's latest video that's going to premiere tomorrow, and you were
I
very
am.
excited, and you were waiting, and you were wondering when you were getting it out. You fired some people, so we really hired Martin Scorsese to come and do some little special touches at the end, and really went through it. And I thought, is it okay if I show maybe not the whole video, but a good part of the video?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
Well,
Vic, are you ready for your mind to be blown?
yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm ready.
Vic, you are in the video, believe it or not.
I'm in the video. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
you'll find yourself in here.
What an honor to be there with GBC Jr.
Yeah, all right, let's go. This kind
Get up against the shopping mall for coffee and restrooms before we roll. It happened to be a quiet rollout, not typical thanks to visiting on a spring weekday, with a number of folks normally walking over to the beach, not used to seeing this stretch of sand so vacant. But I am on the lookout for some of these unique colors showcasing their purples.
Let me quickly stop and tell people this is a family cycling Half Moon Bay, and I probably should have introed it instead of just making people wondering what's that.
True.
But Vic, this was one of our first travel trips. Vic and I, we went up there in January of 2022. Almost
Still
40.
one of my favorites. Half Moon Bay is so gorgeous.
Yes, and even when you were doing the Google thing a year and a half ago, Mommy and I went out here, and we'll see it in the video. Okay, I know production time's important. I'll get it back on.
Keep the video
Rolling
going. The
past
viewers
the
want to see.
breakwater is the closest you'll be to sea level. Feeling a little mist next to the rocks, getting a little elevation before Surfers Beach. That normally you have to be aware of those walking with their boards. Moving on to our first stretch of dirt, where there's something different riding on a natural surface. Feeling closer to being part of the ocean without a threat of falling into it, with Vallejo Beach being a short pathway, but not too big of a wait for the next to come. For about the next half mile, it was as residential as today got, but quiet enough to keep the antics going. And even when there may be signs of conflict, these controls don't apply to cyclists, providing a stress-free pathway of our own that many were taking advantage of, as this sign used to be applicable. With this being the first time the bridge has been operational for my riding, that saved a half-mile detour previously. Glad on what we were gaining with just a few feet of spanning. The pathway remains intuitive, finding accents with different colors that at times are invasively beautiful, with these non-native mustard plants staying in bloom for an extended time here, finding artwork from those who also appreciate the scenery, likely from the locals we were about to say goodbye to, as crossing into Dunes Beach, marking the transition, leaving us with an option to go off-road, providing a more straight-ahead path.
This is definitely a side option if you'd like it. Of course, you could be close to the ocean, but if you want to get a little dirt in early, this will get your fill.
While it looked bumpy, there was plenty of space to avoid, as these array of bridges will become common with the many veins coming off the Santa Cruz Mountains, helping what you can call flora by the coast.
flags?
They are flags.
They're flowers!
Even though we had some single track now paralleling, we stuck to the path here, as horses sometimes frequent the other, seeing more in t-shirts and shorts.
You notice you've already gone through a couple wardrobe changes. If you're riding here along the coast, it can get windy, cold really quickly, so bring a lot of layers.
Ooh.
Maybe we should have brought flip-flops right next to the beach, with my intuition of equines being in the area correct, putting us alongside Francis Beach Campground. That's always a popular spot year-round, and you'll find a number of families bringing their bikes, so expect the line at check-in, although I'm not sure it's also for cyclists, but maybe you need the right keys, where a few wandering pianos have found a home, including this one from the 19th century, that are all not coming back from the weathering, but music is still music.
It's definitely really cool to stop by these pianos. They might have been here for a while, so maybe don't use them for your audition to Juilliard.
Continuing through the end of Kelly Street that links with the downtown of Half Moon Bay brings us back to dirt, where the ride levels up, even pausing for a moment to take it in, riding in and out along the cliffs, where it feels like you've gained an added layer of freedom. Not that the landscape has changed dramatically, but weaving in and out brings back the fun of being a kid, and even more so if you happen to be one, because we've all had our fair share of straight lines, which you would have to owe to these crevices that there is plenty of space to avoid, taking your awareness off of time and space.
I'm surprised that basically, like when we started, we were like over there.
You've already gone this whole distance, huh?
Yeah, it's like crazy.
A little pavement here and there is a nice change of pace, and good to have a little speed when these short inclines to bridges appear, and make sure to follow the rules.
It's time to lock your bike.
Okay, go ahead.
And no matter what the reason is, don't fret over walking your bike on rides, because sometimes you get to see a little more in the experience, but clearly we were all having fun being in the moment.
Hi.
Not needing to follow the shore to bring smiles, because one of the best memories comes going away from it, driving into this batch of line cypress, creating a channel for a tree tunnel that odds are you're going to have to duck a little getting into the heart of it, and maybe wiser to dismount briefly, but once back on the bike, you know what to do. Just amazed how the wind has perfectly scaled this corridor. Okay, maybe you have to duck again, with no complaints taking this detour, maybe adding 5 minutes from following the shoreline, so definitely keep an eye out for the Wave Crest Tree Tunnel. As much as you hope this isn't a never-ending corridor, finding your way out feels like a maze, though it's easy to find an exit. That merging onto this pseudo path might scramble your bearings a little bit, but you're never in the middle of nowhere here. So you can embrace going off on the beaten path, which happened to be a little more beaten. But we handled this on cheap rental bikes before, so any added accoutrements were just a bonus, where no matter your path, you'll end up meeting with Redondo Beach Road, where you encircle some prime real estate. Just keep an eye out while making the turns, because the odds of sporting horses here are high. It's time to keep your eye out here as the path dips, signaling the most quote-unquote technical part of the ride, with a sharp U-turn and some bumpiness grouped as the vert flips. But you'll forget about the handful of seconds to walk it, leading you into a different kind of greenish environment, one that I wouldn't call as natural, rolling our way through the grounds of the Ritz-Carlton that you always do a double take walking through, wondering if you're interrupting anyone's back nine, with this hill perfectly placed next to the patio, presenting itself as a climbing alternative. But the family all made it up without putting a foot down, making it to the other side of the hotel, not revealing a surprise, just more golf course. although we were more focused on the coastline and keeping our eyes out for others, with a number of locals walking, mainly from the homes behind the links, but things eased up after the bridge, with a little more on the cart path, almost missing the turnoff back onto the coastal trail.
This is kind of our grand finale. I hope it's worth it.
We spent about another half mile on the trail, although there are another 3 miles of dirt behind the fence, most of it along the coast, and not as much traffic here. And though there's a little technical dip in the middle, it's worth it, even if you just walk it. Instead, this was going to be our turnaround, which you're pretty committed to, being a dead end, stopping at the painted wall overlook, that the naming should be apparent in front of you, and that you should take a few moments here, as the joy of being in a setting like this just takes over.
No! Don't put that in there! No!
You don't want that in there?
No, I don't want it in there.
What?
I don't want to see that. No!
Okay, we'll see. Maybe I can edit some things tonight. Do you remember something's coming up that's one of the coolest things? Do you remember what it was?
No, I cannot.
Well, we'll see in a second.
Maybe you'd think a ride would feel repetitious, since we were mostly backtracking, but since we were biking into the sun earlier, riding north gives a different perspective while taking advantage of knowing the surface conditions ahead, as approaching the Ritz-Carlton has a St. Andrews feel from this direction, although I'm pretty sure carts aren't allowed on the old course. And because the view here is more than something you just acknowledge, we decided to hang with a drink and some chips, glad that the locals would keep watch over our bikes, leaving us not to feel pressured on time, and thankfully clean handlebars when we were ready to go.
Whoa!
Pretty awesome. Huh?
Feeling refreshed for the final 7 miles back, and despite coming across that speed bump again, not remaining a memory other than on video, but we re-entered the dirt closer to the beach off of Bay Hill Road, as it's hard to get lost here with the ocean on one side and the terrain mainly flat through a little bumpy, though still in the range of family enjoyment, cruising up on the eastern border of the baseball fields and finding the tree tunnel not hard here. And even though a second time through, good to have more eyes. No.
Well, I have some editing to do, but that's a good part of it. That way it's a little bit of a teaser, and I'll change it up a little bit. So what do you think about that video? Ellie? Hello?
Oh, Ellie's left the chat.
Oh, no. Was it really that bad? I thought I liked it.
You embarrassed her with the dance.
Uh,
Tell me about that bird. Was that a hawk? That was a raptor? What was that?
I don't know. I think it's a...
That was a
I was hoping if somebody's watching, can comment on that. I would love to know. There may be one that, it's the Ritz-Carlton. Maybe they've got I think they have someone there that walks around with the birds.
That's what I was wondering. Was it a someone's bird, or was it a wild bird?
I don't think it was wild. Because I think I saw somebody who had one of those talon things there.
Okay. But when we were there, we saw a bunch of those birds in the air, just cruising around over
Yeah. There. It could be.
Is
Whoops. I disconnected. Oh. Uh-oh, I hear somebody. Is she coming in and be directly? I did something very special for her. I don't know if she'll like this thing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Maybe she really didn't like that part. I like the meat morp. It saved me from hitting my head on the top. Well, she did remember we did have a problem at the very beginning right before. Hopefully she'll get back on. We'll see. But yeah, this was a really fun ride. And it was funny because Barbara and I had rented. Oh, it says the internet's not working. Strange. We're on the same internet.
Yeah, I think.
Well, we are kind of like on a split thing. Yeah, kind of interesting. Okay. And I think even though I had a road bike with me on this trip, and so obviously a road bike with the 25 millimeter tires, not good for something in this area. And we just rented one of those beater bikes, which was improperly placed in one of those frames. And, they probably got like 50 millimeter tires, I'm guessing 2-inch or something. No suspension, no gears, just going like this the whole time. And we had a blast. I mean, It is a little bumpy somewhere, but it did seem to work.
Okay,
Whoa!
it's working again. Sorry, the
Good.
internet just like cut out on me. So it told me I had to go somewhere else. So yeah. Sorry.
What's all that barking?
I don't know. I think it's my dog.
Okay. We'll see if the dog can make an appearance too. But you really liked that ride, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we had another adventure, 2-3 months ago? Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Which one was that?
Wait. Well, my mind just farted. Oh no. Oh no, my mind just.
Did it involve a train?
Flatulent mind.
Yeah. Did it involve a train? And bikes?
Oh yeah, it was the one at the end where we biked along the coast also. I can't remember what it was called.
Yes.
I can't remember what it was called.
Well, you remember the place at the end. You camped there.
Oh yeah, I do remember. Oh yeah, there was a giant beer festival.
Yes, there was.
Yes, there was. There was a giant beer festival.
Unfortunately, we couldn't get in together. So that was really
cool. What city was this?
Wait.
Isn't it kind of Christmas related, somehow?
Well, I remember it because the sandwich place was called Carp, which I didn't realize at first was part of its name.
Carpinteria, right?
Carpinteria, yes, Carpinteria.
Santa Barbara.
Oh, we didn't make it that far. We had trouble getting a train ticket on that weekend. So we wanted to do that, but the best we could do was take a train back from Carpinteria to Ventura. So it goes. Yeah. So it goes. I also have something else to share with you. I wrote a song. And
no.
Wrote a song about it? Here you go.
Well, I mean, it's not just for you, but I think that you will really appreciate it. And
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
I should be scared. It's probably a fantastic song, and you're gonna probably want to sing along. What? Okay. I'm probably just gonna mute you just so you don't scream because it's such a great song, and I had so many people help me out on it.
Okay, just play it.
All right, I know I have to sing it. I'm gonna sing it.
Okay, sing
here we go.
He's gonna sing it live.
Okay, yes, live. Okay, she's muted. Okay.
Oh, she unmuted herself.
No. Did she unmute herself? No, I can control her.
Okay.
Okay, I have to just get in the moment, find my vocal range. No warm up, so please don't judge me on this. Okay.
I'm really scared.
I was on road, I was alone. Oh, same old roots. Oh, never changed. Oh no, what happened to her thing? Can I sing, please? I have to start all over. Otherwise, we're going to be here all night.
God, let him finish.
Okay. I was on road. I was alone. Oh, same old routes. Never changed. Given the potholes, I didn't know how to believe how wide my tires were meant to be. Do I get two bikes? Do I ride inside? But I sweat all over the place. Don't want to change my profile and all my Strava files. My KOMs are still taken by e-bikes, and I flagged them too. I've got drop bars flare out so far. Why I hit so many trees. My bibs have pockets, barely fit a wallet. Don't trust putting in keys. We're going supple now, more components. Also talking about travel, not mountain bikes, but gravel. Oh, drink, even more coffee. Aero shirts and flannel, both are good for gravel. Oh, I'm not riding, but biking doesn't sound like cycling to me. It's social pacing, but also racing. What's it supposed to be?
Is that the end?
That's the first.
Oh my god.
Oh,
No!
Fantastic,
No
right?
more! No more!
Where's my record? What? Where's my record deal?
No!
Whoa, is this my vocal range? I mean, the lyrics are pretty fantastic, right?
No!
Yeah.
Oh my god!
you know, unfortunately, I have to agree it was kind of clever. I don't know about your singing.
It was hard to find a key. I admit the singing was not the best I could do, and I definitely had to change notes every once in a while. But
Pick a key, any key.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, did you at least recognize the song?
Yes,
Ellie?
I recognize the song.
Uh-huh. Is it a #1 hit globally right now?
It's a parody of Golden.
Oh, okay. So the tune was an existing song. He didn't invent that.
He just
No.
made the lyrics. He just made the lyrics.
Oh, you just
Mhm.
He's a copycat.
Hey, wait a second. I'm getting a phone call from Weird Al. 1 second. Yes. Oh, you were watching the feed? Yes. Yes. Oh, you want to buy the song? You don't want me to sing it? Oh. Well, we'll talk later.
Oh,
I think that's called an interpolation. I could be wrong.
I think we got
Yeah.
a couple of guests here. I'm like, what?
Uh-oh.
You haven't heard
Hi,
of Golden?
mommy.
You
Oh,
haven't heard Golden? Come here. Callie's even shocked. That's what she was barking about.
Oh my
How
god.
dare
I'm
she?
invading.
Oh, no.
Invading. Oh
Oh no! She's trying to flee the house.
no. She's escaping.
Like, what is that horrendous noise? It's too scary.
Well, we had a fun time, the three of us at Sea Otter, and we biked not too long ago also with the dog carriage, and we had Callie too. So the four of us got to go out for a ride, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is so weird now.
Uh-oh, did we scare her? Where'd she go? Oh boy, she's looking right at me. She can hear me howling in the
She's looking
garage.
for you. Yeah, she
Mm.
was. She heard that sound and was trying to figure out what that squeaking was.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was very impressed. Quite impressed.
You
Yes,
shouldn't be.
maybe if
He
people
got me.
want to comment and they want me to retry the song at another point,
No.
I got an idea. I will make another version of the song unless I get 100 people start supporting me on Patreon. Otherwise, this will be all over the internet. So please find that link and help support GBC, or I'll start my singing career. going door to door.
Please
the
do
Carolyn.
it. I'm begging you.
Man.
Well, I guess we're in the
Please do
closing.
it. Please do it. I don't want to hear her singing anymore. Chat,
Well,
please.
We are in the closing remark period. I know it's a little bit different. We didn't have friends join because it's a little jumbling, and I don't think we'll sing happy birthday just because the feedback gets kind of weird. But this has been an amazing year of growth for you. Really, I am really surprised in this last year how much you've grown and become a little mini adult in many ways, but still
Yay.
a big kid at the same time, which is awesome.
Ellie, take my advice. Stay a kid for as long as possible. You don't want to be an
Yes.
adult. Stay a kid
Yeah.
as long as possible. Just
Yeah.
trust me.
Okay, I'll trust. I'll trust. I'll trust.
Thank God you're not an adult, but you are maturing.
Yay.
Mhm.
I gotta let my wife in the door because she's knocking.
Oh, okay. And Barb, do you
Anyways.
have any words you want to give directly?
I want to say happy birthday to you and thank you
Yay.
for hosting her. Zach, Daddy Gravel Bike, California.
Oh, they have 6. Oh no. Oh no. I'm
No.
looking at. Sorry. It
Do
said
not say
the
it.
school. No, I'm not gonna say it.
Daddy doesn't know.
I'm not gonna say
In
it.
this family, we do not share scores with Gravel Bike, California. Do not.
Okay,
Very
okay.
sad.
I get.
Ellie, happy birthday. I gotta go.
Okay,
All right.
we're ending the
Thank
show.
you.
Thanks for
All right.
joining. Happy
Yes,
birthday.
Bye.
Cheers, Rick.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.